Society as I see it. The political system I will adopt for my country will be a progressive political system. It is going to be a federated state and a parliamentary system. In comparison to other political systems, this is a moderate state which searches a social reform that will make the country grow in its essential progressive approaches, like economy, technology, education, nature, and science. In addition, this system will not take the traditional policies as the others, and is more pragmatic in the progress than the other systems, which are more theoretical. My country will have established an elderly care policy in which elderly people will have access to a priority health system only for them, a recreative space where they could participate and develop all the activities they want. Also, I will have implemented a culture center where they can stimulate their talents and show to the world their art. And finally, an entrepreneurship fund where they can carry out a venture or work that generates them additional incomes. The industries my country will try to develop are principally agro-industrial, financial, ecological, and educational industries, because are going to be the pillars of the production and progress we want to achieve. In my country, I will give an allowance for unemployed people that will include 6 months of food and transportation allowance and an assessor who can help them to find a new job. This allowance is going to be given just one time to people who was without job for 2 weeks or more. The immigration policy my country will have is an immigration opportunity policy in which immigrant people will have been registered and assisted to have opportunities in some place of the country. Immigrant people will have the opportunity to refugiate in a place and a restaurant service where they can stay for 1 year maximum. In my country, all immigrant people will have had the opportunity to access to public schools and colleges with a minimum tariff. It will depend on their incomes, but the change will be always available. In my country, I will have implemented a health policy in which all citizens will have access and a proper attention for their needs. This will have been organized in this way. Elderly people will have a separated attentions to give them priority that will have been nominated first-grade diseases, and for the second and third-grade diseases, which can be more treated, will have an excellent attention too. In matter of education, my country will have access to many professional careers for all ages based in their abilities in that area they want to perform. There will be a quality education for all citizens and a 60% of investment. According to my policies, my country will have been reaching high quantities of agronomical and industrial development, being one of the most potential economies. By 3 years of adopting my policies, my country will have been growing their citizen satisfaction levels because in my political system will have been dropped all corruption levels. By applying my environmental policies, my country will have been reducing the CO2 emissions and will have been having the most effective and assertive environmental care, and this will have been reflected in their ecosystem care and natural reserves. My country will have been taking the proper control of immigrant population because immigrants will have been found opportunities in job and educational sectors. There's too much work to do, but I know the ideal country is coming.